Hey, it's Mr. Scoppa here with an update for March 31st, 2017. That's right, today is the last update that I will be doing for the month of March. I promise I won't do any more updates for the month of March. You know, I've got so much time between now and then to get them done. But, you know, I just really can't do any more updates for March after today. Yeah, with the end of March, that means that spring is here, which means that our temperatures are fluctuating up or down. Please, just keep an eye on the temperature. You know, that we do go outside for recess most days when we can. We couldn't today because it was doing a little sprinkle outside. But if it's not precipitating and, you know, it's okay. If it's cold, we're going to be outside. So, you know, those days when it's like, you know, 38, 39, 40. Those are the days when shorts outside really don't go too well. So just keep an eye on that if you could. That would be great. This week we finished up the New York State ELA testing. So those 3 days of testing are done. We've got 3 days of math that will be coming up, in about a month or so. I'll give you a reminder right before that happens. And then we got a performance part of the test for science in late May, and early June we have the written part of the science, and that will wrap up all of our state testing that we have going on. So that's going on. We're just about done with our unit on adding and subtracting large numbers, and then we're going to be circling back into those multiplication and division. And on the report cards, many of you might have seen a comment about the, working on fluency for math. Ask your kids how they're doing with extra math. If they're not into division at this point, that's something that they should be working on a usual basis so they can finish up the multiplication fluency, get in that division fluency, and test out of there so that way we're fluent and it'll make math so much easier. So remember, extramath.org. They can always log into IXL, whether it's here or at home. They can do that too on both things. Practice those multiplication and division questions that are in the 3rd and 4th grade curriculum on there. So that's just stuff that will help them out. And as I put on there for some of those comments, fluency is so important. It just makes things so much easier by being someone who is taught 4th, 5th, and 6th grade math. Obviously, I'm well aware of the skills that are needed and the skills that are needed to be successful. Not just in those math classes, but in life. Those multiplication and division skills are so needed. Over with Mr. Funness, they are currently working on the Hope Chest, and the Hope Chest is a book that focuses on women's suffrage, and it brings in a little bit about the ideas of segregation and kind of gives them that connection to look at the differences from the different time periods that they've looked at here before we jump over to simple machines and such later on this year, so that will be coming up as well. And with that, I hope you have a great weekend. Beware of any April Fool's pranks that the kiddos might be pulling tomorrow. I didn't tell them anything to do anything, but I'm just saying, keep that in mind. If something seems strange, remember tomorrow is April 1st. So with that, have a great weekend.